There are quite a few games that talk about grief and death: Spiritfarer, What Remains of Edith Finch, and even AAA titles like God of War.
Wish Mom was here to see it.
However, the experience that Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons creates is like no other. It turns a simple premise and a clever game mechanic into a multi-sensory experience that leads into one of my most favourite game moments of all time. As I'm talking about the game holistically, you can safely assume there's spoilers for the ending in this video. Whilst you play as both brothers embarking on a journey to save their father, it feels like the story centres around the little brother. We learn from the beginning of his deepest fear: deep water, as that's how his mother died, caught in a storm, and he alone was too powerless to help. We soon meet Big Brother, taking on the traditional role of the eldest, to guide and lead his little brother. As the player, you control both these brothers independently. The whole left side of the controller is Big Brother, the right side Little. You control these characters separately and simultaneously. It's these mechanics and setup from screen to controller that's unique here. It's disorienting at first, as you have to somewhat split your mind into two, but work together as one. But you soon get accustomed to it, and meld into the experience as you seamlessly traverse through the worlds, meeting monsters that are not so monster-like, and angels that are definitely not angel-like. Some sections are easy, scenic pathways and atmospheric biomes, and others are more challenging with puzzles and threats to run from. You start to relate to them as individual brothers. We learn about these two young people, their relationship and their unique personalities. Little brother, naive, idealistic, mischievous, and with an affinity to the creatures of the world. Big brother, purposeful, serious, nurturing, driven to lead the family unit. And through the gameplay, we understand their unique abilities. Little brother is the only one who can squeeze through walls, or conduct cheeky acts to move forward. And Big Brother is the only one who can muster enough strength to pull a lever, or give us a booster up a ledge. It's through this journey that we get attached to them. But it's one special mechanic that builds the plot and foreshadows the core narrative. Through several key milestones, we see that Little Brother always needs assistance from Big Brother to cross any body of water.
Mata, huh?
Falila!
Ah.
From the very start, his trauma of the loss of his mother is reinforced. At every water junction, Little Brother needs to latch onto Big Brother in order to cross. As he crosses, Big Brother literally keeps his brother's head above water and carries him through his trauma. Big Brother is continuously reinforced as the vessel for stewardship, for guidance, for direction. Everything that they both need to meet their goals and save their father. So when there's a tonal shift in the game, it creates great contrast and great impact. We witness Big Brother become bewitched by a mythical creature that joined midway on their journey. A creature who has swept Big Brother off his feet. However, Little Brother is suspicious and immune to her tricks. We see the starts of a transition and swapping roles to the one with the clear head, perceptive and discerning. We watch as we are powerless. We witness Big Brother slip from us, as the Little Brother and as the player. We are being led and lured, and Little Brother can do nothing but follow. We see we are going into a trap. And as with any grand story, a grand reveal will come. The great nemesis of the game has trapped the brothers and they have to fight for their lives. With some clever teamwork and excellent gameplay mechanics and coordination as the player, the brothers reignite their bond and work together. We together defeat the big baddie. But we never see it coming, and when it does come, it hits hard. With the last pluck of the spider's leg, as victory is near, the beast spikes our brother with her dying breath. Big Brother is hurt and limping, but he is alive. He is walking. Both the little brother and us, as the player, carry him onwards. Little brother's role has shifted to the lead now. From the camera's panning angles across the ethereal landscape, it centers on the Tree of Life. We know that we have finally arrived. Our brother is hurt, but we have finally made it. Perhaps this water of life will help our brother recover a bit faster. And after a long winding climb up, we get what we need. But in a shocking moment, we see Big Brother, curled up and lifeless. The music rises, and so does the goosebumps on my skin and the sorrow in the pit of my stomach. And this is where the game nosedives into grief. It feels impossible to comprehend our big brother is no longer with us. The game is called Brothers, so surely it'll be the two brothers who make it back to help their father. Brothers, two of them. And the left-hand side of the controller is wholly dedicated to him. Surely they won't just leave my left hand empty. But this is completely purposeful and emphasized in the epilogue. Little brother has to complete the final steps alone, and we feel his sense of solitude, emotionally and physically. We still have the muscle memory ingrained from the last couple of hours of play. We can't help but move the controller like we have done for the last few hours. We press the buttons. We see nothing. No feedback. The left side of the controller feels empty. The left side of the screen looks empty. So we just have to move forward with little brother. Ominous darkness and stormy skies veil our steps as we hop across the rocks and sand, still in mourning but on a mission to save our father, our last remaining family member. And then we have it, my favorite moment. A deep chasm of water separates us from our path. We know where we have to go, but we have been conditioned this whole time to rely on Big Brother to carry us through. Fear overcomes little brother, and he laments his loss for his mother and now his big brother. I watch, sharing in his sorrow, but knowing that we have to move forward, somehow. Little brother refuses to cross the water alone. I scour the shallows, hoping for a ledge or something to carry him across. I feel stuck. I press every button on little brother's side of the controller, But nothing until I reconnect with the left side. I have just been taught that the left side doesn't work. But at this moment of crisis, the voice of Big Brother is channeled and weaves a sense of bravery in his younger sibling. And instead of physically carrying him, he spiritually empowers him to cross alone. By connecting to Big Brother's side of the controller, we help Little Brother overcome all the obstacles that he couldn't at the beginning of the journey. We are now empowered to complete the story as a single character, climbing a ledge, pulling a large lever, we have come full circle, but we have lost someone precious along the way. But we have also gained our own power with the love and lasting memory of our Big Brother. They say when you lose someone, they're still with you. There's an unexplainable sensation. You feel they're near, but you know that they're gone. It's an emotional phantom limb. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons masterfully recreates this aspect of grief. Not just the emotional loss, but the physicality of it. This game was inspired by grief. The creator, Joseph Fares, is sharing his loss of his brother. And this video was created on the anniversary of my own father's passing. He was my primary caretaker, and whilst I know he's physically not here with me, I still feel his spirit, his love, his teachings, his habits and his peculiarities right with me every single day.